Good afternoon, Richie from Driftomaniacs here. This is my Traxxas 4-Tec 2.0 VXL speed upgrade. Today I've fitted a 41 tooth pinion in here. Now I'm going to show you exactly how I did it, step by step, easy as can be. This mod, there's a link to where you can get this gear and one of the minor part that you will need in order to fit it, and I'll show you exactly which holes you need on the motor mount in order to get just the correct spacing for this gear to fit. So now I'm going to show you exactly how to fit it step by step. It's about 5 minutes work, really easily. If you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe, and by all means share this mod with friends if you find it useful. Anyway, let's show you how I did it. Okay, well the first thing you're going to need to do on this mod, swing the battery tray out of the way and undo the 1, 2, 3, 4 screws that are holding the thing in place. Okay, I've done all 4 screws on the gearbox cover. I tend to just keep them in place, just wiggle the thing loose, should come off fairly easily, then just put that carefully to one side with all your 4 screws on there. Now you see there a 55 tooth spur and the 41 tooth pinion that I fitted. It squeezes in there without even touching the side on there. However, you will have noticed I've had to cut a tiny little slot out of the gear cover here. That's because when you put the thing on, it screws on and it fits and it feels as though it's fine. I just turned them over lightly and I could just hear it just catching ever so slightly, so I looked on the inside of it, and it very helpfully the motor had marked itself on there, and I was able to use my Dremel to cut that little slot out there. But that is the kind of gap that you need to be about 5mm, the width of the pinion on there. If you're worried about turning the motor on, simply hold the rear wheels, turn those round, and the gear will just slowly move around and mark the shaft without you causing any potential damage to drivetrain. That's maybe a more sensible way than I did it. But as I said initially, it's a very, very tight fit on there. Felt like the thing wasn't touching, but it became apparent it was. So anyway, very easy mod to make on there. As for the gear, this fits absolutely, the gap is absolutely perfect. Took me quite a little while to do it. You will notice on the motor mount, just going to zoom in slightly on here. Now, when I got a 41 tooth gear, I could only find ones with a 5mm shaft. You may be able to find one with a 3.5mm shaft. So I used a tiny little sleeve adapter. Both the gear number and the sleeve adapter parts are in a link just below the video. So notice that's the only thing you've got to buy to do this mod. So other than your time, which is a couple of minutes to get the cover off. Okay, now the all important spacing. You need B on the top gear spacing and C on the bottom. That's C on the bottom and B on the top, and then this gear will fit in with your 55 tooth spur like an absolute glove. There is nothing is wanting to force itself around or anything like that. So that's what you need, B on the top, C on the bottom. Now if everything's gone to plan and you follow the instructions exactly, as I say, part numbers for these 2 items below the video, if everything's gone to plan, it should all be fitting. Just check everything is running nice and smoothly, you've got nothing snagging or anything on there. Most important, you clear this enough away such that it's not catching on any of the teeth or on the side of the gear. Okay, last thing to do is obviously just to tighten your 4 motor casing screws up on there nice and tight. You don't want any kind of slot in this, because otherwise that could cause the motor to potentially rock around in the bracket, because this bracket is what's holding it on, so you don't want any motor movement. Nice and tight on the top there. Okay, there we have it. That's the first of my Traxxas 4-Tec 2.0 VXL speed mod upgrades. I can tell you now, the motor doesn't get overly warm. When I've test run this thing, the gear meshing is absolutely spot on, so do use that combination of holes that I gave you. Can't wait to go out and get the GPS on this, but I need to find a longer run because I'm simply running out of room on my test track. Anyway, if you like this video, please do subscribe, and by all means share with friends. All shares much appreciated.
Well, if you like this video, then please do subscribe. And if you want to buy your RC gear, where I buy mine, buy from F&M Hobbies in New Jersey. Many thanks for watching.